Welcome back to the podcast. Bit hot in the studio today.
Yeah, bro. Got the fan in there first to move some of the hot air out of
No
it.
aircon in our studio yet until we get an upgrade
Yeah, nice.
down the track.
Nice.
Past 100 episodes.
We are.
Nah, we're
Not
at about 70 something. But when
Okay.
we go past 100, we can see how we're going.
Yeah, nice.
What's been happening? What's been happening?
Just got back from Newcastle over the weekend. Bit of footy up there for the Philippine side. Playing against the Beresfield Bears. Correct me if I'm wrong. We went down, but we performed. We did pretty well. Some good signs because we got that tour at the end of the year for the Philippine side. We're going over to the Philippines and playing I think it's like an Asian Cup. So they're just sort of getting a starting point now, and then everyone will go into their season for the year, and then at the end of the year they'll pick a side depending on how guys are feeling and doing throughout the year.
It's like a lot of development, with the sort of those minnow nations.
Yeah, bro.
You got to build like everything up from the ground.
Yeah, and it's a constant cycle too, because a lot of these guys, they are playing for their different clubs and teams, and to like stay on top of things, it's pretty hard, bro. Like the management side of things and the staff that are on board, they do a fantastic job. Obviously, there's always room for improvement with anything in life, but yeah, like just even rounding the boys up to go and do that game was fucking hard as it is, bro. So, it's finding the numbers at this time of the year, and then at the end of the year, everyone's keen to go on that tour. But, if you haven't stepped forward and made that game on the weekend, then it's going to be pretty hard.
There's a lot of pieces to the puzzle. So I've got All-Stars coming up as well, and just the organisation that goes on behind the scenes, training fields, gym for the professionals and how they like it laid out. I always, with our Māoris, we always try and say we want the guys to come in the camp and enjoy it. We don't want to be like a bit of a circus, don't know what certain things are going to be at. We just want it so professional. They don't have to think about it. They just come in the camp and just enjoy it, all the cultural stuff. There's 100 things going on behind the scenes, but we just want them focusing on the game.
Yeah, that's the difference between that level of football and mine, to be honest, bro. And a lot of the guys that are doing what we're doing, it's just volunteer work, and we don't get paid to do it. It's just for the love of the game, and you can understand how all the difference between those guys in the NRL scene and the systems that they have in place and the staff that they have on board, compared to us, where we're doing literally everything as well as coaching, which I found was pretty funny in the weekend. Our captain coach, his name's Sheedy Paul, he's from Queensland. He comes from Tugun. He was strapping some of the boys on the weekend because we had no strapper. Yeah. So that's the sort of the level that I'm not used to. I'll be honest with you, bro. But I'm willing to put my hands up for those sort of things. Filling up water bottles and fucking making sure everyone's got their lollies and making sure it's as clean as possible so we can go out and perform. Yeah,
that's what I do with the Māoris. If there's water bottles to fill, I remember I didn't even watch the game last year because I was filling up water bottles. It was torture. I think I got a side man this year, so yeah, I'll give that role to him. Got a young kid coming in, so
mad.
Obviously behind me is all our gear. You probably don't even have any think like that. I've got behind me, if you won't be able to see it, but I've got 2 barrels, all Gatorade stuff, 2 Eskies. I've got 40 Gatorade towels.
Medical bag up top.
Yeah, medical bag. I've got a whole medical kit, whole strapping tape just for the week.
Surely I can take
might be a few extras. I've got 40 Gatorade towels, and I've got 100 cups, and that's just half of it. Yeah. So just those different levels, eh?
Yeah, and that's what I found is quite difficult with the Philippines Rugby League. Getting sponsors on board is a big thing because, there's as the levels go down, bro, there's less and less money. And it's hard to get people on board, and Philippines, God bless them, there's not many people that are involved, the Philippines that live in Australia in Rugby League, and they don't know it's out there yet. And I aim to be one of the guys that can sort of bring it to the forefront, and eventually spread the game a little bit more in these small countries, because like I said to the guys that are in the team, the reason why I'm there is because of Carter. Carter's half Filipino, half Māori. And if I can, maybe do something now that can help him if he wants to play rugby league as an older child, then fucking by all means, bro.
Yeah, gun. What about training? Let's dive into a bit of training?
Well, I just finished 75 hard, bro. I kept it underneath the wraps. I failed it 3-4 times last year.
How many have you done and how many?
So I've completed it twice. The second time was just like to myself. But the first time was the main one that we used to speak about back in 2022. And this is my third one.
Yep.
And I wanted to keep it under the wraps. Obviously, I had Sam on board with me, but not doing 75 hard. He was just doing his program, and I was just going back and forth with him. Finished it on Friday. No, actually finished it on Thursday. And when something creeps in your mind, bro, and you're like, oh, I might have a break now. It's like, nah, fuck that.
Just go again.
Just went straight into phase 1.
Yep.
And phase 1 is pretty much the same thing, just a couple of add-ons.
And how were your results, yours and Sam's as well? Because I've seen the before and afters and all that.
Real good, bro. I'm down 20 kilos. So was Sam. A total of 40 kilos between two people.
Has he ever been that light, or was he like...
No, never.
Yeah, he's been sort of big.
So he came from football like me, bro. And after footy finished, he's always been, the standard fucking human, bro. They go through all these challenges and things like that. And we're in the same position last November. I had a chat to him. We started together with the carnivore, for the first phase. And then 2 weeks in, I was like, you know what? I might just smack 75 hard. You keep doing what you're doing, and then we'll go into it. And, bro, like, in the 2 months, he dropped massive weight. But then the last month, it just peeled off. And he's like, bro, I just want to thank you. I've never been this light before in my life, or since I can remember.
Yep.
And it was a real good feeling for me as a coach, bro. And it's just a light bulb moment.
Yeah, it's good. I think that will be the involvement of our mobility program as well, where we go into more weights and like just tidying up the diet as well. I don't think there'll be much transformations where they can do like a mobility transformation plus weight loss and strength all in one. I feel like it's people pick and choose.
Mm-hmm.
So I think dialing into that, because I feel like some people let themselves down when they're doing their mobility and they're getting injured doing weights or something else, or the body composition is just like, I don't know, they're eating shit, so they're less energy to do training and etc. So I think that might be the biggest leap come 2025. We've got a couple on board now, and the results are already, I don't know, down 10 kilos in a month type thing, which is cool. So yeah, I think that will be a bit more promising. I focus super hard on the mobility, so I feel like that's ticked off nice for people to come in and do. Plus then just adding in those little extras if people need it with the strength program and nutrition stuff as well.
Just keeps everyone underneath the same umbrella too, bro. You know what I mean? Because a lot of, like we speak about all the time, a lot of the people that we do have, they do train by themselves. They are fathers or, mothers. They've got families and they just want to keep it simple. And I feel like, especially with Sam, because I gave him all those three spectrums, like the mobility side of things or the knees, because he had a knee problem, and then obviously the strength program on top of that, and then like the nutrition plan, we just dialed in. It was all under the same brand, my brand, and he got results, bro. And that just speaks for himself. And now it's just a matter of like, all right, now I've done it for one person. Can I do it for, more people? Yeah,
because a lot of injuries, like a lot of people are just fat and out of shape. So if you fix that as well as improving everything else, like your results and how you're feeling are going to like skyrocket and feel real good.
Bro, how much better have I told you I feel just from being 20 kilos lighter?
Yeah.
Fuck. Like, you don't realise it, but when you pick up one of these fucking dumbbells in the background, I just lost that much weight.
Yeah, or you're wearing like, it's like you're wearing a weighted vest that I do my dips and chins with.
Bro, and it's just like, it's so much. You don't realise it. And then you just feel good and you look good and you talk good. Like, everything just starts happening. And I feel like it's like we said in the first podcast for this year, I feel like I've gotten a good head start to the year, bro, and I just don't want to lose it. That's why I'm keeping everything on the down low as well.
Yeah, I've been doing chins and dips every day, so that's been massive. Been doing the ladders, break it up into ladders, which are the 5-minute ladders, or I do the 10-minute EMOM that we do, just to break it up. So each minute do... What am I up to now? I think I'm on 9 pull-ups going into 18 dips for this week.
So you're just doubling?
Yeah. And then been doing heaps of weighted stuff.
Yeah, nice.
Had a goal of 100 kilo dip.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I hit 80 for 2. When I first went to about 70 kilos last year, I felt just through here, wasn't ready for it. I just wanted to test it out. But when I was going deep, I was like, ooh, that pec.
Yeah.
And then I think you just got to be careful when you're benching heavy as well. You're not overloading through that pec too much as well.
Well, I found from doing the push-ups, it still doesn't transfer over into dips, bro. Dips is like a very different angle, which is interesting that you say, because now that I've started to do more dips and then I go into like a bench press or even a push-up, like I'm doing 100 push-ups this month with Sam and we're doing the couch stretch. But now that I'm doing push-ups, bro, I'm just explosive, bro. I feel like I could fucking just pop, ping, ping. It's a nice feeling, bro. And dips are very, very good to have in your repertoire if you build strength there.
Yeah, I'm getting that carryover effect from the weighted dips into bench as well. I can feel that each week. I'm like, I feel strong through this area now. So I do like a little bit of 15 kilo just weighted for reps. And then I do like testing out 1 RMs and 5 RMs just to see how heavy I can go.
Yeah.
So that guy Truitt did, 10,000 pull-ups to break the world record, I think, yesterday. That was crazy. He was doing 5 pull-ups at the time every 30 seconds.
For 8 hours, right?
I think he went for like 18 hours like that.
Oh my God. I thought it was only the first 8 hours, bro.
I think he broke that record, the previous record, with 6 hours to go, which was crazy. Yeah. I don't know, but like his hands are ripped up. Like he was pounding them. Yeah, I don't know how to do 5 on the 30-second mark for that long.
Yeah, you just got to be strong, eh? That's like 1,000 chin-ups a day, every day. For like
I seen a post, he did 120,000 pull-ups to prepare for it.
Fucking, we're complaining about a couple of fucking pull-ups.
Yeah,
every
I was thinking
Tuesday
about
and
that.
Thursday.
I got to do 5 minutes worth, and I was like, fuck, I can pump out 5 minutes going hard if he can do 24 hours and then 120,000 reps, which is crazy. He had Goggins on and everything like that as well to just pump through. So he's doing some pretty cool stuff. Like,
well, when he first started doing that, the pull-up scene, and he first came onto it, I was like, bro, this guy's fucking crazy. And then he moved into like a bit of marathon running or some shit in jeans. I was like, bro, this guy's nuts.
And he's super endurance with the running as well.
Yeah.
But his body, have you seen like how jacked he is?
Well, when he first did it, bro, his back was massive, but his front wasn't that thick. And I feel like from the running in that, his front's just like fucking blocky, bro.
Yeah, well, if you do 120,000 pull-ups, I don't care. Like, your back's going to be big, but everything else is going to be super strong as well.
Just forcing it, bro.
I wonder how old he is. I think he's still pretty young in his 20s.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Get a bit more better recovery than when you're in your 30s.
Fuck, I do 1 pull-up, bro. My back's sore for fucking 5 days.
What else is going on with training now? So you're doing the 100 push-ups and
the couch stretch every day, 2 to 3 minutes per leg.
Amongst all your other training as well?
Yeah, amongst it. So I'll just fit it in wherever. You know what I mean? Like if I do yesterday, perfect example, I did my leg session to start off with, and then because the sessions go for 45 minutes, I normally get my session done in like 35, 40, and then I'll finish off with the 100 push-ups and the couch stretch just to fill that time gap. I'm real like crazy like that, bro. Because it says 45 minutes, I make sure it's 45 minutes, but I don't go over the time. As soon as it hits 45-minute mark, fuck off, I'm done.
Yeah, I'm thinking I need a bit of a deload, so I'm going to use that Moldy's week as a deload, because I'll be, I don't know, I'm just super out of routine, staying at a hotel.
Yeah.
Even though we got the training facilities there, my job is pretty much to make sure everyone's doing the weights and going to recovery on time and everything's set up. So you only get like little windows of opportunity to train. There's a little hotel gym that I can do something, but I think I'll just dial back everything and use that week as a good deload week. But the body is feeling good. I'm not feeling any niggles, so
that's a good thing.
We'll see how we go.
Yeah, nice. I did the deload last week, went real light, and I feel real fresh from it, bro. I'm pretty excited to bench today. I was supposed to do it this morning, but time just got the best of me, and I'll do it this afternoon.
Anything else on the radar out there that you're watching? But Hyrox is super popular at the moment.
Yeah, very popular, bro. Like I like it. Watching
something different, eh?
Because we know we've got so many members, bro, that do it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. And it's different, bro. It'd be a little bit lighter on the body, as in like there's not so much weights involved. There's no weights involved really, and it's just like all cardio and conditioning. And I feel like people love that shit. Yeah,
and you don't have to be strong. And you don't need to, like, for instance, CrossFit, right? You got to be a bit strong to compete, right. Like, know a bit of Olympic lifting. But here, you can pretty much just be a good runner.
Yeah.
And do pretty well
at
it.
Do pretty well.
Because you got to do the 8 1Ks, which are pretty hectic. But then you're going straight into stations.
Yeah.
Which makes it super hard as well.
The stations will be hard as.
Yeah.
Like that 100 wall balls to finish off, like I said to you before, I was like, fuck, your legs would be gassed after all that. And then you got to do that to finish off, bro. But the guys who do it and do it fast, fuck, the athletes, bro. Like it takes a lot of fucking guts to get that shit done within an hour, as you said.
And it works real well with the run clubs, like
Yeah.
we're saying, right? Everyone's into the run clubs recently, and now they can go straight into a competition, which is a pretty good spot to be in as well. Seems like everyone's running at the moment, eh? It's like the popular thing to do.
I was just about to say that, bro. Like those guys who run and train like every day before work or whatever, like that's for them, bro. Like they'd go really well with that because they excel at obviously being able to run first. You know, a lot of people can't run in the first place, but if you can mix it up, your training with group fitness or anything like that, then fuck, that's your bread and butter.
And then you're burning so many calories that it helps with the body weight as well.
Yeah, man. It's so much fucking better when you're lighter.
Especially if you're doing 10K. What's that? 15,000 steps, mate?
Yeah.
Close up.
Yeah.
And that's like, what, 600 calories?
Yeah, bro.
So that's nearly like a good, nice like meal that you're burning off.
Yeah. You could eat a little bit more.
Yeah. Not for us anyway.
Not look at a cheeseburger, bro. Put on 5 kilos.
How's the diet been going?
Good.
Yep.
We peeled off, so carnivore to start off the first phase, which is the first 30 days, November, December. We added some fruit. Then to start off the year, we sort of just started mixing and mingling. You know, Sam was good, bro. Like he was like, bro, I just need something per day. And he's like, bro, I might have a Pepsi Max, a can of it. And I was like, fucking oath, I'll have a Pepsi Max with you. So just like dabbling, bro.
Yeah.
Like not being so full on. Like we are going hard, don't get me wrong. And there's days when we have, you know, the mind to cheat. You know, yesterday he had, Sam, fuck, I'm just using the experience. He had his first cheat day, we would say, because we finished off the 90 days or whatever it is. And he had fucking like a cereal. And, bro, he said, my stomach fucking turned tables, bro.
Yeah.
And he's like, bro, I don't know if I can do this anymore. I was like, yeah, I told you, bro. Just stick with the fucking routine, man. But I'm feeling good, bro. Like I'm feeling healthy. I'm eating well. You know, I eat maybe once or twice a day, and it's good meals, home cooked meals. So yeah, the results are coming.
Yeah, I said I'd be under 100 before I went into Maldi's camp. That was the goal. So I'm at 101. So I'll see how I go this week. Yeah, I gotta go hard.
That'll be just a bit of carnival, right?
Bit of fasting and just one meal a day will get me under pretty quickly. That works for me pretty well. But anything else you want to chat about?
No, I'm done, bro.
Shop, bro.
Thank you, cuz.